Welcome back to Rural America Live with Sukup Manufacturing. Their experts are here. They're ready to take your calls. The number is 877-731-6733, and you could be a winner tonight. A camping set. We still have one to give away. Now, Sukup sets itself apart from the competition with these intentional relationships that it develops with its dealers. At times, a question or concern may get an answer from a Sukup family member even. As you're about to see, it's that outreach and personal connection that's not only gaining trust, it's taking the quality product to an entirely different level.
Sukup is well known as a premier brand in grain storage and grain handling. That makes it easy. But we also need the dealership side to be credible. And people come to certain dealerships or distributors because that business is known to do quality work.
Why Sukup? Well, I think it's a good blend of family business, family tradition. They have quality equipment. They stand behind it. Everything we sell, I know that I've got their full support. I also know if a product's not going to work that they put out, they're going to let me know. Maybe it's not the time or the place for that product. You don't find that in every company.
When I began my relationship with Sukup was still just selling grain handling accessories, floors, unloads, fans, burners, stirring devices. And they started adding more and more products as the years went on. The first big one was grain dryers, and then a couple years later, grain bins. And rather than be a follower in product design and marketing, Sukup has become a leader in the industry in quality of grain dryers, grain bins, material handling, all done by a family-owned company in a small town in Iowa. It's a remarkable story of success, and it involved a good investment by the Sukup family and a lot of dedication and a lot of work.
The Shrine Group is a family company. We started in 1962. I say we, I didn't start it in '62, but my father did, and started mostly with dairy equipment, and as we're in Wisconsin, the dairy state. However, we quickly went into storage of grain, drying of grain, and things like that, and we got involved with several companies, and Sukup was among those. Sometimes we have to research and develop some things in the field, but they never left us stranded. They always worked with us, always gave us an opportunity to put our input in a product and really come up with a superior product throughout.
It's been a reliable and just an excellent supplier of grain handling products throughout our relationship. And that reliability is pretty important to me.
I know that they've got my back if I can't handle something. So whether it be extra training, maybe different warranty options to make me feel comfortable with it, a different product line that's maybe a mix of automation and manual work. I just know that they've got my back. I feel comfortable with that.
I really see the sky as the limit for grain handling and grain storage. We keep growing more grain, and the world population keeps growing. We're going to need to keep it up and keep making and constructing grain storage, grain handling. We're going to need it. There's really no backing off in my horizon for the marketing and selling and the usage. We need an end user, we forget that. We need the farmer out there. The demand for these products is strong, and it's going to stay strong for probably decades.
Well, I know that if I need something to be heard, I know several people at Sukup I could call, and you could always work your way up the ladder until you get to somebody with the last name Sukup, if need be. However, I haven't had to do that. It's just a great company to deal with. We get a lot of projects done just by using each other with their talents.
And they certainly brought a talented group with them tonight. Sukup is with us, one of the largest family-owned ag businesses around in the world. They have been around for 60 years. This is a quality, trusted company. I'm going to give you all an opportunity to share your final thoughts because we're actually getting to the end of the show. It has just flown by because it's so good. But Lisa joins us from Iowa, and I think we're going to have time to get one more caller in after that. The number is 877-731-6733, so time to call is right now. Lisa, thanks for joining us. You are a winner. Go right ahead.
Well, I would just like to say that I can not say enough for Sukup. I work with a gal that handles their account. We work at Beyond Components, and I'll tell you what, they are the best company to deal with. I mean, hands down, great people. Love it. And good for them.
And it's through our entire organization. So it's all 650 people, and everybody's, when we give plant tours, people will come back and say, wow, everybody really seems engaged and happy to see people coming through on the plant tours, and they're some of our best salesmen out there.
I love it. You know what's great is that we've heard from a lot of people tonight who want to talk about the company, but I went to look at some of your customer testimonials because we haven't heard a lot of those, and they're fantastic. Sukup bins are the strongest and best fitting in the industry and will stand the test of time. That is a great one. The little things matter. I love reading the testimonials, and you can see that. If you want to check it out, go to sukup.com. We only have a few moments left. I want to see if we can get another call in, but before we do that, every one of you brings so much to the table at this family-owned and operated business. And you know that when you're working for a family-owned and operated business, oftentimes you're wearing multiple hats. What's great about your company is that people are taking those hats, they're trading them up for better hats. They're moving up the line. And you all bring something different to the table. So I want to give you each an opportunity. We're going to go around to share your final thoughts tonight. Let's start with you, Emily.
Well, thank you. And just when I think of Sukup and going in every day to work, it's because of the people that we work with. And we're always investing in growth. And so with this new acquisition, we not only have a place in West Des Moines, but locations across the Midwest where they are at. And so each time we take an acquisition or expansion, we see a lot of growth for our employee base. And it's really been great to keep building out the company.
To keep building out the company. And where do you see it going from here? I mean, you are going to be one day, hopefully, taking the baton from your dad. What's your hope?
You know, I think the steps that we've taken this year with, Ramco, with our innovations, is going to be just taken to another level. That's what everybody's going to be expecting and wanting from products, is how can we not only make it more efficient, but then it frees up time for maintenance and things that we want them doing out on the bin site too.
I love it. And how proud are you to see your daughter?
No, it's exciting. I'm part of the second generation with my brother. My mom still comes in occasionally.
Really?
And we got 6 members of the third generation involved every day, along with Emily, Matt, Nick, Jonathan, Andrew, and so Andy. And so anyway, we've got a great group that really tackles everything, and the company means the world to them. And so it's fun. And also gives us some other opportunities to take our expertise. We do safety homes with things of outside our norm. So we're always willing to take a chance and seize an opportunity.
Tell me a little bit about the people that you serve, the farmers, the ranchers out there. They're obviously the ranchers, they're the ones getting the grain. Talk about the ag industry and what this group of people means to you.
Well, they're the ones, their harvest. We know every kernel of their grain goes through our products, or either through our dryers or stored. And so that's what we're always looking at, how we can do it more efficiently or give them better information. And so that's what ties in the Ramco and automation and bin measurement of how we can get them better information and increase their profitability.
Was automation a tough decision for you, or is it something that you just knew you were eventually going to have to do down the line? Because it's hard for some people to replace humans with robots. I mean, there's still obviously roles for humans, but this has been a hard decision. I've learned from some family members who have.
Well, it's one we've been able to integrate it quite well. We've had welding robots for probably 18 years, so we're used to that type of precision, and so we can just match the precision with our people, and it's been a good match.
You got to respect a man who's been welding since he was in the 6th grade. I love that about you. What are your final thoughts? What do you really want us to hold on to tonight, especially when it comes to the future with Ramco?
Yeah, very excited for the next steps. You know, Ramco, Sukup, Maple Studios all coming together to create new opportunities, also preserving our core operations. So Sukup's long history of great products, those are going to stay intact. This new offering is really going to launch Sukup Ramco into the next level. So very excited for opportunities for our people and ultimately our customers across the country.
Well, you made a big announcement. I want to make sure that anybody who didn't get a chance to see that earlier on, let's get that graphic back up on the screen and recap, if you will, for our audience, what you were able to announce right here on Rural America Live tonight.
Sure. We launched our new concept known as Sync. So our Sync offering is going to bring in our first phase bin monitoring solutions and then a whole ecosystem of products and controls that will help the farmer ecosystem.
Tell people at home how they can find out more about Sync. If somebody out there is really excited about the future of this and they're wondering, do I have to wait on this or can I find out information right now? What would you say?
You might have to wait just a little bit longer. We wanted to show our logo and our concept tonight. More to come.
More to come. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm hoping that you will release the next phase of the launch right here on RFD TV. We would love that. Tell us a little bit about what you want us to stick with us tonight, Randy.
Well, we've got a bunch of dedicated employees at Sukup Manufacturing. They're all working together to the common good of our dealer network, which is the strongest dealer network out there. We really appreciate them. So without them, this wouldn't be possible. So we really, really want to thank our dealers and that network we have.
I believe we have a little video to play just to show people at home a little bit more about the dealers. Let's take a look.
Me and my dad farmed together. I worked in town full-time in Redwood Falls with Tim Gilk at Wood & Con. When I moved home from college, my dad wanted to slow down, so 3 years ago, me and my family moved to the farm. Me and my dad have been farming together ever since.
My dad and I, we run about 1,600 acres, mostly corn and soybeans. We had beef cows, but we've since got rid of the beef cows, so it's just mostly corn, soybeans.
We have multiple bins, a 48-foot 12-ring bin, a 48-foot 9-ring, 42-foot 9-ring, 36-foot 7-ring, and a 24-foot 7-ring holding bin, along with the Sukup dryer. They've been very reliable.
Run our own little grain setup. You know, it's a 20-foot regular Sukup dryer, natural gas.
I think with Sukup, it's a family company. My experience working at Wood & Con, working with the people at Sukup, I think they genuinely care. You don't necessarily feel like a number. It's just, they were good people to work with, and it made the comfort level high with working with Sukup and purchasing their products.
If you were to look at a rock bin or a Sukup bin, our Sukup bins are built heavier. They got stronger roofs on them. Any commercial roofs or bins that we put up, we have always gone Sukup bins just because of the 50K, 100K roofs. The bin doors, the way they make their joints on them, they're just a better bin.
I know the people at the company. It was very comfortable and a great dealer, great local dealer to work with that provides good support. So really wasn't a choice to put up any other brand.
Well, I am excited to know that there's such a great company that people have called in tonight. We obviously know that they love your products, but people mostly called in to say they love working for you and they love the experience, the customer experience that you provide for them at Sukup. How can people find out more information if they haven't had a chance to work with your products before and they want to find out commercial side, farm side? How can they do so?
So the best thing they can do is go onto our website. It's www.sukup.com. Check us out there. We've got our careers listed. You got your dealer network listed. So just go on there. All of our products also on there. You'll find everything you need to know about them.
Did you just say you got the careers listed?
We do.
Employment opportunities are available. I just want to give you the final word tonight. Just an opportunity to say thank you.
Well, we appreciate everything, and Rural America means everything to us. You know, we touch ag every day. We love manufacturing.
Thank you.
Being based in the U.S. here. So.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us.